Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. Last time we had a somewhat unexpected successful run with Judas. We were just doing a little fun run. So today I'm going to play Cain, and as always, Cain starts with the luck foot, only 2 health instead of 3. He's faster, he only has 1 eye, which does play into some things. And he has a higher damage and high damage multiplier. So, the luck foot means that no pills can be bad, they can be neutral. And you have an increased win rate on all games in the arcade, as well as a 99% win rate on the fortune teller machine. So that's Cain in a nutshell. We got a tinted rock, gave us 1 soul heart, not that much, but I'll take whatever. And then he also starts with a key, and then no bombs or coins. We got the razor in the item room, which is pretty bad. I'm not going to use it. The razor allows us to damage ourselves to increase our damage, which can be useful, but I don't really want to go about sacrificing my health. Now, if I were going to use it at all against Gluttony, would have been the time to do it, because Gluttony drops health or a health up, which I got. That health up is a health up and full health, so I could have used it plenty, but how would I have known that he would drop the health up? It's not a guaranteed drop. Anyway, our first boss is the Widow. The Widow is a low health giant spider that jumps around. It's pretty crazy annoying. But in general, it's not that hard, especially when you have higher damage, but if you're gonna go about take a ton of damage like I am, you could easily die. Again, if you're me. So we had a range up pill about 10 seconds ago, 20 seconds ago maybe. That's a decent pickup. Again, no bad pills as Cain, just neutral pills and good pills. So that pill could have been a range down for any other character, but it's range up for Cain because Luckfoot replaces all the bad effects with good ones. So we get Pageant Boy, which is an awful item. It gives you 7 random coins. But there's only one likely place for the secret room, and if it contains 9 cents, I could have gone to the shop, first floor, which could have been valuable, but instead it's just a slot machine that I will play. Balls of Steel, that's a good pickup, that's 2 soul hearts. Again, I'm fearless with pills as Cain, because the worst I could get is bombs or key, pretty much, and otherwise nothing could even inconvenience me, really. Okay, so we got a soul heart from it again. I'd say that was definitely worth it. I spent technically only 3 cents, even though I spent like 4 more to get 3 soul hearts. That's really, really good. So we're on to the cellar 2. Since we were on cellar 1, didn't even get to go to the basement. Basement's my favorite floor. It's so easy. Okay, so that's a good first room. We get a golden key, which allows us to unlock every door or chest that requires a key on the whole floor, and it doesn't cost us anything. So that's definitely a pickup that I'm happy with. So that just leaves me to accumulate keys at this point, as well as not worry about things. I can go to the shop even though I won't have enough money, most likely. But I can also hope more for bomb drops than other drops, because I don't really care if I get coin drops, and I already have unlimited keys for now. Of course, I would like at least 1 more key, probably. And there's that key, so don't go trolling me, Binding of Isaac. Okay, just Claudies are the worst. but here we got a cent. That means that for a half price item at the shop, we are set. And our item is Mom's pad, which I will take over the razor because I'm not going to use the razor. I know some of you would say, there's health laying around. You can do it. You can afford it. It's a good idea. Increases your damage. Well, that's fine if that's what you want to do, but that ain't me. And here we get plenty of money, which means I'm most certainly going to the shop, hoping for the candle, or compass, or both, even though that can't happen. Okay, so I get the soul heart back that I lost, fortunately. I don't even know if I lost a full soul heart or if it was just a half. Either way, I would have preferably lost none. If I had any bombs, I would definitely go to that golden chest because I have unlimited keys. But for now, I will settle for this here shop because I have enough money. Okay, so I'll get a key and 9 volt. The 9 volt gives a full item charge, and then from then on, every time you use your item, it only loses 4 recharge things, so you always have 2 recharge things set. So Mom's pad will make the pin fight go mighty quickly. Well, more quickly, not mighty quickly, but it's still an improvement. And as you can see, I already have 2 bars recharged there. So that's the 9 ball. Now I know you're all saying, well, actually never mind, I'm gonna do it because it's like the only good strategy. Or I'm gonna take Brimstone and then do it anyway because it's still the only good strategy. So I take Brimstone. Brimstone turns my tears into a chargeable laser that has unlimited range and goes through rocks and such. And then the next strategy is to pick up the razor, use it once to take me down 1 red heart, and then go to the boss challenge room, where I will likely pick up a good item. Because, I mean, come on, you wouldn't give me a boss trap room and then not a good item. That's just silly. So, in this boss trap, no, I'm not reading line. In this boss challenge room, we have a health up. Health up is excellent. We have Monstro and Larry Jr., which is also excellent, 2 easy bosses. And early game Brimstone, I can't overstate the importance of an early game power item. Brimstone in particular allows me to camp enemies at range instead of putting myself too close and risking damage. Of course, it's not as strong as Mom's knife, but it can be made so strong. Like, this fight has taken actually a while, and that's not the direction I pressed, so I don't know why I shot that way. But Larry Jr. will be super quick. And now I finally get some bombs. With said bombs, I'm going to the golden chest, sorry. That's what I meant to say. And in there I get money and coins, money and health, but enough money to go and buy the soul heart in the shop. So, I'd say that went well overall. My spacebar item is recharged in 2 rooms instead of 3, and I'm now ready to go to the next floor with quite an advantage, I'd say, having early game Brimstone and an item that freezes and scares away enemies. I think this is going well, and I think it'll probably continue to go well. So, here we are on the Caves 1. Not the alternative, fortunately. And, I have a run that has potential to not take damage, but I wouldn't count on it. I mean, that's just begging to fail. Nah, that's not worth it. It's just a chest instead of a golden chest or an item. I would do it for maybe even a golden chest. No, I'm not going to fight the boss because I want to go to the item room. Oop, almost walked into that. That would have been bad for me. If I do get to the item room and still haven't taken damage, then I will continue on this run, hoping to get the no damage in the caves secret. But I'm not counting on that. Get away from me, troll bomb. And of course the item room is in the last place I would look, because that's just the only way to run a game, you know? But Brimstone really does make everything easy. You can sweep it, you can boil it and mash it. Yeah, you know where that's going. But you can kill a lot of enemies at once is basically the idea. A lot of enemies with one beam, even though it doesn't look like it. And we finally find the item room, in which we get the sad onion. Tears up. Normally that doubles your rate of fire. I don't know if it's actually going to increase the rate of charge of Brimstone, but Tears Up is supposed to do that, and maybe it has. I can't really tell. But I guess I'm fine with that. Okay, so we're fighting Pestilence, which will drop 1 cube of meat. The cube of meat will rotate around me. It'll block enemy shots, and it will damage enemies that touch it, or it touches. So now Pestilence is already in the easy phase, where it just spawns flies and occasionally shoots a green bomb. Everyone's favorite green bombs. And that's that. We get another deal with the devil that I probably don't want to take. Spirit of the Night, I do want to take, and I think this counts as taking damage. That's Whore of Babylon. I don't want it. That's like the first time I've ever mixed those things up. Yeah. I think taking the deal with the devil would have counted as taking damage anyway, which would have just ruined my life. Anyway, strategy now. It's caves too, which means it's easier. If I find the boss, I fight it right away, because that is my chance at not taking damage on the floor. You only have to beat the boss. You don't have to clear every room or anything, or go to any specified number of rooms. So it's definitely a better strategy to go directly to the boss, if at all possible. Of course, not the case we're looking at right now. Not the droid you're looking for. And we're just getting key drops like mad. I would have preferred if that had ended in the item room. That path. But alas. Basically, I was trying to maximize my kill potential there, but it didn't really work out. Of course, we find not the right way again, get another key drop, because we only need 2 million keys to survive. Okay, that is that. I'm certainly going to open up this chest because, I mean, it's not like I can get rid of my keys as fast as I'm getting them even, it seems. Tons of money and 2 bombs. It's decent. 10 more bombs, that is also decent. I will check for the secret room, and I will not find it. Maybe later. Let's take this pill, but not take it immediately. I'll take it after the boss or after I take damage, even though I don't think there are any pills left that can, like, actually damage me. It's worth it to be safe. Yeah, I'd love to go to this beggar. What's in the box? Enough money to go to the shop. Guess I'll go all the way back. And maybe I'll go back for the beggar after I clear the floor. Okay, so what do I want in the shop? I want a compass and I want a candle. Either of those is good. Super Greed. Super Greed I do not want. So, I get a good chance to do a bunch of extra damage, which is good. And again, valuable that I can keep my distance from Super Greed, because that is how I will avoid taking most of the damage that I would normally take. Okay, so there's that done, and there's them dead. Pick up a soul heart, that's awesome. Now I have 25 cents. I will most certainly go back for the beggar after the boss. Okay, so now it is back to the search for the boss, which of course is going as poorly as possible the one time I want it. It's going to be the last place I go. Okay, this room could be catastrophic for avoiding damage. Well, there it is. I'm probably going to make the rest of the floor without taking damage. So we fight Chad. Chad gives me little Chad. Drops a half a red heart every other room. Every 2 rooms, I don't know, whatever. Moral of the story is I didn't take damage, so worst day ever. We can all go cry about it. I'll do it eventually. Early game brimstones aren't that hard to come by. Still, that is really disappointing. And 1 coin health up. Health up would have counted as taking damage, so it's a good thing I didn't do that right away before the boss. But, of course, it didn't matter. In the end, just that unfortunate room that I predicted would be the downfall of my no damage run. How unfortunate. We're on the depths. Once again, that's the easier floor, which is exactly what I always wanted. Like, if I could get non-Wrath of the Lamb floors every time, I don't even care that I'm missing like half of the game. Hey. Oh yeah, okay, so Balls of Steel and Luck Up. Luck Up doesn't really help me at all, but these things happen. Like, honestly, Luck Up, I think that increases the chance to get a drop at the end of a room. And I'm pretty lucky with that right now. I'm getting keys like non-stop. So the Notched Axe is useless, but the Soul Heart is not. Not the secret room, that's okay. I don't mind, I don't blame you. See what's in here. Skeleton key, yeah, I'll do that. That's totally worth it. For 3 rounds where I have Brimstone that can easily win this for me. Okay, and of course the second one is hoppers, and hoppers are super easy. Knights become simple like crazy when you have Brimstone, because Brimstone shoots through them and hits their brain anyway. So, all in all, I'd say this run is going incredibly well. Besides the fact that I took damage earlier where I didn't need to, could have easily beaten the caves with no damage. And that would have gotten me Spelunker Boy. Sometimes you can't win, though. As it stands, I'm on a good path right now, but I'd say this room's easy to take damage on. No one likes leapers. And that leaper has infinity health, I swear. Okay, so we made that. Bomb for a bomb isn't really worth it in this case. I mean, it's worth it, but it's not worth it. If you get what I'm trying to say. That was good maneuvering. Let's see what's in the poop. Coin. Coin's cool. Still haven't found the item room. I have 99 keys now, so now I have still 99 keys. Tarot card, Judgment spawns a beggar. I don't really want to mess with the devil beggar, demon beggar right now, because that might count as taking damage, which I have not yet done on this floor. Let's see what this is. I was really hoping for a normal beggar. Like, that would have been great. The Sun is the best card around. So So, I'm actually not going to pick up lard, even though that is 2 health up, but it only fills 1/2 of a heart. And 1 speed down. Okay, now I took damage. I can go pick up the lard. Because basically that would have counted as taking damage, so I didn't want to pick it up if I still hadn't taken damage for the floor. So I'm a bit slower, but I don't feel very disadvantaged. I'm going to see how much health was laying around, because now I'd love to play this demon beggar. See if this is my good friend secret room, and it is. And we pick up the Ankh. The Ankh. If I should die, I will respawn as Blue Baby. So I'm going to go ahead and wager that there are 2.5 hearts. That's my guess. Which means I will play this 5 times. Sacred Heart. Even though that doesn't benefit me right now. Sacred... Oh god, I'd hope I don't get it right now. Okay, instead I get the nail. The nail is an incredibly good pickup. What the nail does is, first, it gives me a soul heart. Second, it increases my damage by some fair amount. Third, it allows me to eat rocks without wasting bombs. So basically this perpetuates my survival. Continually gives me soul hearts. Normally it would recharge in 6 rooms, but since I got the 9 volt, it recharges in 4 rooms. Really good pickup. Glad I played that demon beggar. Next, maybe I get to go to the shop next floor, but it's probably going to be greed. Always a good idea to use it as frequent. It also seems to damage enemies when you touch them. But look at this, I get 3 free bombs because I can eat rocks, and I also get another soul heart. Definitely a good investment of health that was recoverable. Excuse me there. I don't know what's up with my voice. I'm not sick anymore. And yeah, that's whatever. 2 cents wasn't really worth a bomb, but I mean, these things happen. At least I've got a bunch of bombs. Didn't explain the sun at any point. The sun gives you full health and damages every enemy in the room significantly, and shows the full map for the floor. So I'm going to probably hold on to it as a full health kind of pill thing. I mean, it's a tarot card, but there isn't a full health tarot card, so I'm holding on to it as a full health pill. And basically not worrying about damaging everything. So War is a generally easy boss fight. War will drop our 2nd cube of meat. Since he's trapped here, that makes this even easier. 2nd cube of meat will turn our 1 cube of meat there into a familiar that shoots with us but still rotates around. So it's definitely a straight upgrade. It's very good. And that's that. 2nd cube of meat, like I said. Now we got a little bit of firepower for protecting us while Brimstone is charging. Or while I'm just not firing for whatever reason. And this... Okay, now we're done with that. See what's in the shop. Excellent. No, there's no audio delay. I'm just slow sometimes. So, definitely going to pick up the soul heart. Definitely going to pick up the treasure map because I have so much money and it's the last shop, so my money is no longer worth anything, really. Always a good idea to use nail if you have the ability. I mean, there's really just... You don't need to save it. It's better to get the health, because you're technically wasting a 1/6 of a soul heart every time you don't use it, and you can, if you think about it. So here we fight greed. I will do it. Why? Actually, no good reason, but... Actually, there's one good reason. It counts as a 1 room recharge for my nail. And it's easy. So now I have plenty of money. So the benefit of the treasure map is really one-fold. because knowing the layout of the floor only helps if it's an XL floor. And other than that, it does. The benefit is that it shows you the secret room. Not the top secret room, but the secret room, and that's still good because that can have something awesome in it. On an XL floor, though, it's very easy to tell where the boss room is just from looking at the map, even if it's unmarked. Well, the boss rooms. So if we get the room XL, for example, that's really, really good because we'll easily be able to tell the boss is. Not everything, but yeah. So here we find our item room, and it's the bomb bag. Bomb bag drops a bomb every 2 or 3 rooms, just like my buddy here, Little Chad, and hearts. So basically, I'm just going to start getting free drops all the time. Extra bombs is never a bad thing. Why isn't there a key bag? I want a key bag. That would be so useful sometimes. That was stupid damage that I just walked onto the spikes for. Like, whatever. But yeah, I want a key bag that drops a key every 2 rooms so that there isn't that floor where you just get no keys and there's nothing you can do about it. But, you know, I feel that that's something that wasn't even considered because, I mean, of course, that's far more useful than everything else. Like, I would trade all 3 of my familiars for a key bag, but not in this situation, because in this situation, I mean, I have 98 keys and a really good setup that didn't require any keys to get. All of my item rooms have been largely useless, actually. So, as I said, nail every day. That was bad damage. Luckily, that was only half of the soul heart that I gained. I would love to be able to go to the boss challenge room, but I have way too much health for that and no way to lose it. Spider butt, not a bad item, not as good as the nail. Spider butt does insignificant damage to every enemy in the room, and also slows them all. But again, it's insignificant damage. The nail is giving me health right now. I don't want to just say, you've been good, but I don't need you. So here we are. We're gonna have the nail usable for the boss room, and we're also going to play here for a while. The arcade does mean that I can go right to the boss challenge room, which is good. I honestly don't need these keys. I just want soul hearts out of this, but I also don't need money for anything. You know what? I'll come back here. I'm just gonna play down to 1 red heart. And if I win the blood bag before then, so be it. That's a good pickup. Yep, 1 more. Alright, let's pick up all that money. Oh, I guess I played this guy and didn't check him. So now, I don't actually know how much health is laying around, and I have to use a bomb to move that. I mean, of course I could just go to the blood bank again, but I'm lazy and have regenerating bombs, essentially. In here we get a health up, yeah, why not? And I'm not going to use the nail. I think that there's a greater chance that Mom is more difficult. Maybe I get the blue one, which is pretty much the worst. And again, Chub. Chub not too hard. Peep not too hard. So we fight Peep like I said we would, and I think at least some of us knew we would, because that's just the rotation. It's always good to know the challenge room and boss challenge room rotations for each set of floors, or a floor as it may be. I don't know what's up with my voice. It seems like it's going right now, but I feel totally fine. That was dumb damage from the eye, but I haven't actually been paying attention to them at all, which is, again, that's another bad strategy. Took 3 hits here. That's not very good. That would be going negative with a nail. That would also... Yeah, whatever. I have likely enough health to regenerate fully, and I have 24 cents to play into the arcade here, which means, I mean, maybe I'll even be able to get more than that. But again, the goal is soul hearts and skate hole. Skate hole would be a good pickup. Alright, red hearts. Red hearts are good. I don't know how much health is laying around, but I'm just going to assume 4 full hearts, which is probably not the best idea, but I think I have enough extra stuff that it doesn't really matter what I assume. Like, I have good damage, I have replenishing health, and, I mean, I'm almost certain that I won't die against Mom. Anyway, we picked up a pretty fly, which is another thing that rotates around us, and it also blocks tears, but it doesn't damage things. Except flies, it does damage flies pretty well. Kills most of them in like one hit. So again, assuming 4 full hearts out there, I can play like 3 times. 3 times? Maybe try 6. All these useless keys, but that's kind of alright. Ah, all this money. Well, I'm gonna play this and see if I win the blood bag. Blood bag. Okay, so the blood bag is 1 health up, 1 speed up, and 4 hearts recovered. So if I had played that down to, you know, less health than I said I would, easily would be able to recover most of it. So bombs are okay. Keys, for once, I don't want. I just want you to jackpot me, Skatel. Like, just give up. All I want to do is win no matter... Yeah. Stop it with the keys and start with the fly love. Love me, flies. I'm a very eligible bachelor in the fly world. Not really, I hate... In real life, at least, I hate bugs. They're annoying. I'm cool with their existence, they're useful to stuff, but they're annoying to me. And man, mosquitoes freaking love me. I must be like the most delicious person on the planet, or something. Like, if a vampire knew me, I would probably be dead. Okay, you only got a couple more chances. Like, literally. And there's plenty of health now, of course. Alright, I don't care. If I win this, I get, geez, 7 more tries. Just give me the frickin' fly love. I want a beggar, not you. I want fly love and a beggar. Why do you torture me so? You're just giving me money, giving me keys. Keys don't do anything for me. Money is worthless to me after, like, this very moment. Okay, now, just let me win. No! Worst day of my life. Okay, this time. Okay, that's all I wanted from here. So we come out successful. I have 25 bombs, I have 99 keys, I have a full nail charge, I have 8 health, and plenty of soul hearts on top of that. That's not the direction I want to go. I have brimstone with no damage upgrades. I have a full charge nail. Yeah, I'm set up well. Like, this is definitely going well. Okay, so see, I got the blue mom. That is exactly what I feared the most in the whole world. Fortunately, I damaged things by walking into them. Like, that's actually really big right now because a lot of enemies are terribly annoying, and I wouldn't want to have to deal with them for extended periods of time, but I also wouldn't like to be taking as much damage as I am. Guess it's a trade-off. Big advantages for minor inconveniences. I don't know how much damage I've taken, really. But I got hit with that explosion there. Pick up a soul heart. pick up the Polaroid. First trinket too, which is crazy. Another soul heart. Luck up again. Let's see what this is. 2 of spades doubles my keys, so that's useless. Ace of spades increases the drop rate of tarot cards, but I have to keep the Polaroid. Polaroid allows me to access the chest. It also, if I were to be down to half of a red heart, or only soul hearts, every time I got hit, I would have invincibility. So basically, I'll only get invincibility when I get hit down to 1/2 of a red heart, if that even happens. Of course, now that I'm in the womb, everything will do 1 full heart of damage, which means I'm in far more danger than I previously was. And if I just maintain the dodging standard that I have for the past many floors, I'll be fine. So, keys, always worth it to use right now. Even though it was just for some bombs, guess what? There's a key in this very room. As it turns out, I did pick wrong. I was thinking that this way was a likely candidate, but as it turns out, it was not. Totally fine. What do I care? I'm overpowered. I already have Mama's Boy, unfortunately, which means I can't unlock it now, because I think I have a good candidate run for that. Anyway, secret room revealed by the treasure map showed me the secret room there, and it was pretty much worthless because I don't need 9 cents unless I run into a beggar, so here's hoping for a beggar. Alright, the Joker takes me to the deal with the devil. Absolutely gonna do that. Deal with the devil room. Oof, this is a tough choice. Do I think I'm gonna run into anything? Well, actually, Guppy's tail is definitely worth picking up. And I'll think on the Guppy's head, because I'll get the deal with the devil again after beating the boss, regardless. But Guppy's tail is a really good pickup right now because I have 98 keys, and what Guppy's tail does is increases the drop rate of chests. So basically, I just guaranteed myself at least a few more items, or a few more drops, like tons of coins or a few keys or some bombs or something. Possibly good items. But in the chest, if I make it there, I'm more likely to get any type of chest drop, because in the chest, any chest, even a normal, like tan chest, becomes a golden chest with an item in it. So everything in the chest, every chest drop in the chest gives you an item. And that's valuable, and I just likely gave myself more of those. Definitely worth it for 1 red heart when I have so many. So that took me forever to explain. Sorry. Soul heart, that's an awesome pickup. Of course, I haven't been, but I should have been. Every time I use the nail in the womb, I should be eating every rock in the room. Because in the womb, tinted rocks are indistinguishable from regular rocks, so any rock could be a tinted rock. Which means I most certainly want to do that to the best of my ability. Okay. Double Gemini, going pretty easily. Another soul heart. I think what I'm going to do is defeat 1 more room, because that's a chance at another chest. It's also a nail recharge, which means I'll get to use the nail on the boss, which is quite useful. And for a room as easy as this to be nail recharge, I'd call it a steal. So that's 1 more soul heart advantage for me, and damage and such against the boss. I'm thinking Loki 2. Death. Okay, so what death will do is drop me my 3rd cube of meat. 3rd cube of meat turns my rotating cube of meat into a walking cube of meat thing. Well, it'll turn it into a meat boy. And what that'll do is chase down enemies and eat them. So it's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's not level 4. Level 4 is far better. But I'd say it's definitely an upgrade. The only thing that's bad is that it no longer rotates around me, which means I lose some protection. Okay, so Soul Heart drop is good, and surprisingly didn't get the deal with the devil. I don't know what's up with that. I might have gotten 2 Soul Hearts there. I get my 3rd cube of meat, and we're on to the next floor. That went well. I'm going to go right, because I might be crazy, or I just want to go to the secret room. No, you're not allowed near my bombs. Meat Boys can also kick bombs, which is really annoying. And I'll play this because why not? What harm does it do? I have no use for my money otherwise, and it blew up really quickly. Gave me like all of my money back, and then a bomb. So, here, Cube of Meat, or Meat Boy, might make himself valuable by eating all of the hearts. Then again, he might not. No, that's a heart. You need to eat that. And that's a mask. That's not a heart. But whatever. Worked out. So I'm willing to sacrifice 1/4 of a soul heart right now. Just to see, yeah, is this the boss? Because this is the boss, which means, you know what? I'm actually going to use it now. And then I'm going to skip fighting the boss right away so that I can get another nail recharge. Basically, I wanted to destroy all of those rocks, and it gave me a soul heart. Super Gluttony, and Gluttony dropped another soul heart. I'd say that was definitely worth it. So now I'm just going to go complete 3 more rooms, and then fight Mom's heart, and go on to the cathedral afterwards, assuming I win, which isn't very large of an assumption. Mom's heart is a largely simple boss, especially when you have brimstone. That's 1/3 of the rooms I need to complete done, and I mean, I always feel good when I can just go complete some rooms for fun in the womb. That was unfortunate and unnecessary damage, I'd say, but it happened. Not going to dwell on it. I'm going to see what's in the challenge room. It's a golden chest, but I don't think that's worth it in the womb. That's more effort than it's worth. Okay, so what is first priority here? Let Meat Boy kill some of those guts. Meat Boy, what are you doing? Whatever, I made it out without taking damage, surprising as that may be. Speed up, sure. So, as you can already see, the Guppy's tail was a good pickup, allowing me to get lots of stuff, basically. I've gotten bombs, I've gotten keys that I didn't really need, and I got a speed up. Gotten plenty of coins, but those, again, are not very valuable right now. Oh no. Yeah, Meat Boy, again, will eat, or, well, he won't eat. He'll push all of my bombs, which is really pretty annoying. So I need to be careful about their placement so that that doesn't happen, and I can use them to my advantage against Mom's heart here. Wow, that was dumb damage. I just stopped paying attention because I was like, oh yeah, I'm fine. But note I have 38 bombs and intend to use them because they really do help against Mom's heart. And they're free right now. They're replenishing. Remember, I have the Skatole, which causes flies to love me, not damage me. Love is good, not damage. See, it's really just the perfect item. And flies are actually pretty annoying. That was dumb damage that I didn't need to take. But alas. And that is that for Mom's heart. So we're up to the cathedral. In the cathedral, I'm thinking going right. Okay, these need to stay away from me. Okay, second, you're dead. That was largely unfortunate damage, but it was a really tough room, I'd say. Ah, man, the spider just caused me not to be able to shoot my brimstone, caused me to take damage, and then that was dumb damage, and man, this room couldn't have gone worse. I took even more damage. I guess it could have gone worse. So what I need now is more soul hearts. What do I want in here? I want a fortune teller machine. That is pretty far from a fortune teller machine, I must say. Here we have another terrible room, but it doesn't have the angelic kamikaze leeches, which is good, but I still have taken 2 hits, and that's bad. Oh my god. This is the worst part about multiple headless horsemen, is when they all charge at once and just cause you strife. Okay, yeah, still would like more soul hearts. Oh god, it's Gertie Jr. Gertie Jr. is, once again, the worst boss in the game. I'm gonna say that every time. This room was not worth it. I got 1 soul heart from the nail in order to take 3 or 4 hits of damage and then recover 1 soul heart, because there were blue champions, which means guaranteed a soul heart. Only when they're bosses, by the way. Normal blue champions can drop whatever they want. Still, that was very poor, but completely expected. 3 Gertie Juniors is like the worst you can do. Now, I think it's actually, even if the rooms might be tough, it's definitely more important to get a nail charge for the boss than to avoid that little bit of extra damage, even though I'm apparently taking a lot. And I was hoping that would be balls of steel rather than range up. Recall I have the sun, which will be full health or Necronomicon or a map. And I'll totally use it on the first room in the chest if I still have it. Because as it stands, it's currently just a full health pill, like I said. But a map of the chest would be nice, because then I know, yeah, definitely avoid that. I would love to go to this if I could fly, but since I can't, I'm going to pass. Oh, that was bad damage. So each room so far has caused me at least 1 hit of damage, which is bad. Chest in a chest for 3 cents. Okay, here I don't really care about the money. Blood bag isn't a huge benefit to me. I really want this chest, but I'm not gonna do it. It's too risky. And now we'll go fight Isaac. I'm pretty sure I'll win this fight. Like, I don't have a doubt. Of course, it's a possibility. I don't do that much damage. What I need is Meat Boy. Thanks. So that speeds it up. It also causes Isaac to shoot me more. So, it's a decent trade, I guess. But I think the passive damage is nice. I don't have to be shooting him to be damaging him. I can dodge to my heart's content and not give up a chance of doing damage. So that's nice. I've only taken 2 hits so far. That's good. 3. 4. I'm hoping not to see my health by the end of this fight, but I'm not really sure what to expect. My damage output is relatively low. I hope I run into Polyphemus from the first 4 chests in the chest. That was another hit. I can see my health. That's bad. So now I largely can focus on Isaac with just an occasional care of the angelic babies. Yeah, this is going pretty poorly. No, you stay on Isaac. That is more important than the babies. This has gone badly. and I'm not sure how I feel about the chest with this setup. Ooh, clutch dodging. Let me just get that out there. Okay, Isaac's dead. One more baby. That's dead. Okay, up to the chest. Into the chest, I suppose. Okay, Monstro's Tooth. Nope. Cupid's Arrow. Useless. Book of Shadows. Possibly useful. Yumheart. Not useful. So I'm going to go this way. Going to use the Sun. So I know where the boss room is, but I can also just go straight to the secret room because that's what's next to this, which is why I came this way first. Okay, so we get another item. Monster Manuel, useless. In here we have this, which I'm definitely going to play because it's pretty much my only chance at likely victory. I'm really just hoping for soul hearts or the noose. That's okay. That gives me flight. Because I have brimstone, I get wings instead of just being floating head, which is the normal effect of it. So I can't tell if the husk is slow because of Skatel, or if that's just because it's the champion husk that would be slower, I guess. So note that the boom flies are slower because of Skatel, which is why I'd question the same about what's his face. Okay, the Halo, that is all stats up. So now you guys aren't questioning my choice about Guppy's tail too much, are ya? You know that was the right choice. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to focus on both bosses at once, because the Champion Famine is relatively annoying, but War is also strong foe in some cases. But note that my item luck has been rather poor in general this run. Like I say, as I have, you know, Halo, Brimstone, Flight, but you'll notice that like most of my, like all of my item rooms were not particularly good. I got these items all from other means. That was terrible damage. So, I mean, there's a chance of victory. I don't know how much exactly I took against Isaac. Blue Baby is largely the same exact fight. But give me another item. What I need is another item. Champion Husk that's faster. Of course, it's a double because, I mean, fighting a single boss, unless it's Bloat or Gertie, that's just not something that happens in the chest. And this Husk is, well, the double Husk is really putting a number on me. Taking damage a lot. Now, if only one would just die. Ah, perfect. And that's enough health to recover me fully if I don't get hit again, which I shouldn't. I was also really hoping for another chest drop. That's pretty helpful to me right now, I must say. Okay, so this room gets easier as you kill them. Of course, I mean, most rooms do, but this room is kind of tricky when you have to worry about dodging all four corners at the start, but once you kill one, they just kind of fall like dominoes. Okay, best friend, nope, and I'm gonna go get a nail charge. Which, of course, may be a questionable decision, but I think that double Super Lust should not be hard because I have Flight, and Flight means that I don't have to worry about their goop. Otherwise, this definitely would have been a room that could have killed me easily. But Flight is the reason that I took this liberty of risk. And they'll probably both go down at the same time. Yes, indeed. That's a range up again, isn't it? That's not what I would have wanted, but I have a decent chance of success, I think. So first things first, nail. Meat Boy, you need to get busy. And basically, I'm going to be spending my maneuvering trying to get bombs in, but it's not going to work every time, and I'm not going to try to overextend because that's how you die. That's how I'm dying anyway. Of course, as Blue Baby spawns flies, but flies are not, the flies he spawns at least, are harmless to me, so that is a plus. That was quite a homing shot you tossed at me there, Blue Baby. Okay, so I'm at halfway and I've only taken 3 hits. I think that's gonna hit him. That was my own fault, that hit. It was for a bomb. Now we're in the 3rd phase where he doesn't shoot nearly as much at me, but the angelic babies will be doing that for him. Oh, that was bad damage. This is possibly going to come down to the wire, but other than that, I think we're going to win. The trickiest part is the angelic babies, I'd say. No, Meat Boy, you have one job, and that is Blue Baby. Okay, so I'd say this is a now guaranteed victory, and it's a victory. We unlock Cain's Eye, and yeah, that was. I know I had Brimstone, but that was kind of minimalistic, I'd say. I had base damage, base Brimstone damage. Yeah. Doing more with less. Not less with more. That's how I like to do things. So, that is now my 4th character, I think. I got Blue Baby, Maggie, Judas, and Cain. That's 4 characters. Next run, I guess I'll try Eve again. Or Samson. Has to be one of the two because I just played Isaac. Well, I guess I could play Isaac again, but I figure you guys want to see me mix it up a little. So, we're going to look at my stats once again. That's pretty good. Real close. 87 out of 98 secrets. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.